Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So firstly, Allah give you shifa and make it as an expiation for you. May Allah protect you and your family. Second thing, these are hypothetical questions, and these are the same thing that Ahlul Kalam, Jahmiya, Mu'tazila, and all these people deviated in. Some of them even went into as far as saying that there are parallel universes. So there's a Riaz Khan somewhere else, but he might not be practicing, he might be a deviant, that kind of thing. All of that, why? Because of them trying and put some kind of interpretation to the belief in the Qadr of Allah. Right? Because you have to remember, the Mu'tazila, they denied the Qadr of Allah and they said we create our own destiny. So they said, yeah, it's highly likely and possible that there is some kind of parallel universe. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't decree that, it comes about. He's the one who creates it, but it's not being decreed, etc. They go into all of these philosophical theorizing of different possibilities. We will say these are innovation. You don't ask such questions. This is not to say that you curb a person's imagination, that you curb a person's, thinking, etc. Similar to, for example, like dinosaurs. What was their purpose? Or did they even exist? Were they just big lizards that existed at a time of big humans? Because we know Adam was big. All of these things, it doesn't bring about any benefit. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created us for a particular purpose, which is to worship Him, to have taqwa of Him, to establish the religion that He has given us within ourselves, in our homes, in our communities, to obey Him, to stay away from His disobedience. And that's why this dunya has been created. That's why this whole universe has been created. وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ إِلَّا رَحْمَةً لِلْعَالَمِينَ. To everything that exists, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was sent. Now, with that ayah, we learn that Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was sent in the dunya. وَالْأَرْضَ وَضَعَهَا لِلْأَنَامِ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that we have made the earth and we have made it as a place for animals to reside on. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us over again in the Quran, وَسَخَّرَ لَكُمُ الشَّمْسَ وَالْقَمَرَ دَائِبَيْنِ وَسَخَّرَ لَكُمُ الشَّمْسَ وَسَخَّرَ لَكُمُ الْأَرْضَ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made the earth, the oceans, the sun, the moon, all of these things subservient to humans. So the whole fact that the whole of the universe exists, it is for the sake of humans. It is to honor humans. وَلَقَدْ كَرَّمْنَا بَنِي آدَمَ فِي الْبَرِّ وَحَمَلْنَاهُمْ فِي الْبَرِّ وَالْبَحْرِ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, we have honored Bani Adam and we've held him in the land and in the sea. So the point here is that everything that you see from the creation is for the sake of Bani Adam, number one. Bani Adam has a purpose, which is to establish the worship of Allah. Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam has been sent to us to help us to establish that in ourselves and as a guide and as a model for that. Therefore, it is not conceivable, and it is not even a question that exists in the time of the Salaf, that there are parallel universes somewhere else, or there is alien life somewhere else. What would be their, what would be their situation? What would be their religion? All of these things, they don't concern us, because that's not for the reason why we have been created. If they do exist, which we know they exist, an angel would be an alien. A jinn on a faraway planet, if they do live there, would be an alien. But they're all still part of what we know as the religion of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So I would just say that this kind of questioning, number one, you have to be careful about the kind of questions that we ask. Number two, if you do have a thought, then go back to the Quran and the Sunnah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us that the earth has been made as a place for us to reside on. That's your answer there. But also, such a question doesn't fit in with the reason why we exist anyhow. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows best. Assalamu alaikum.